Hi, my name is Brittany, and I am a mom of a 1.5-year-old who's over here cracking me up eating his milk and crackers. Say hi. This is our new routine of kind of taking a little snack break. And usually I put on a little show for him. But today I wanted to do a video and I wanted to talk about motherhood, and specifically those of you who feel apprehensive about having kids, because that's exactly how I felt. So a little backstory, I have been married to my husband for 5 years now, and we met in high school, and so we've been together a long time. We've been together like 10 years now. Is that right? Longer? 10, 12? I don't know. I forget about time. And so I love him deeply, and I'm like so grateful for our relationship and our marriage. And to be honest, I've always loved kids. Like when I was a kid, I always kind of thought I would have kids. But then as I got a little bit older and I realized how much responsibility kids are, I kind of was like, I don't know. And I also was a teacher. And so, I just see the great things about kids, and I also see how much work it is. And I think that I got a little bit just apprehensive about having kids from all of that experience. And I think one of the biggest reasons too is my husband and I just have had a great relationship. Not to say we haven't had really hard times, obviously. Not everything has been just rainbows and butterflies, but I was kind of worried I knew that having kids would change that. It would change things, and it would probably make things harder on us, and it would probably put strains on our marriage. And I was like worried. I was worried about that, and I just was I didn't really want things to change. I was like, I love how things are right now. I don't want it to change. I want to stay in my bubble, and I want things to stay like this forever. No, not really, but yeah, it made me feel just very like I was listening to all the things people were saying, and all of that just made me a little bit, I think apprehensive is a really good word to phrase it. And then when I got pregnant with Luke, it was definitely a surprise. It was not planned, and I'm just being honest, I was very sad. Like, I was excited, a little bit excited, but I was like, what now? I was like, I think I was grieving. I was really grieving our marriage and how it was going to change. And I knew I have a lot of trust in God, and his plan for my life I know is so much better than what I could ever expect. So I was holding space for that, and also holding space for just feeling sad and just kind of grieving the things that were going to change. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think God doesn't want us to feel our emotions. So he gave us emotions. So that was kind of my experience. And now Luke is 1.5, and I feel like my heart is just constantly being like molded, and God is just constantly changing my character and helping me see how amazing and wonderful kids are and how much of a blessing they are. I've been really leaning into that this season, because he has giving me a run for my money for many days, many weeks, many months now. And I've been just leaning into that even more. And so I was reading my blog post about if you feel apprehensive about having kids, and I wanted to kind of add on to that some things that I have just been holding space for, dwelling on, and just reflecting on and thanking God for, because these kids are pretty amazing, and it's a blessing to be able to raise them. So, but I totally know what it's like to just feel worried and scared and apprehensive and feel like I don't even know if I want to have kids or bring kids into this world. So here's some things that have been encouraging me. They are things that I've been, hold on. Yeah, sit down. Thank you. There's someone at our door. Where's my dogs? One of my dogs might bark. Do you mind a messy living room? Because mine is very messy. So I've got 2 dogs here, but hi. But my big one, say hi. You still having your milk and crackers? Yeah. Oh, here he comes. Hey, Oliver, can you go lay down? Can you go lay down? I love you, but go lay down. Go lay down. I was just about to say my big dog is the one that barks when there's someone here. Huh, Oliver? Hey, can you go lay down? Can you go to bed? Go to bed? Good boy. He's like, I'm still gonna growl on my way. So, okay, so here are the things that have just encouraged me. They're things that God has taught me over time and things that I'm just still dwelling on and loving to remember as I have hard days. So the first one that I really loved, I don't remember where I heard this, but someone had said, your family is the only one that's like divinely created. Like you can choose your spouse, can choose your friends, but you can't choose your kids. I mean, I understand there's like adoption and other things, and honestly, even adoption and things like that are divinely created because that's a whole other topic. But just your family, you can't choose your sisters and brothers, you can't choose your kids. There's something that's divinely created, and I thought that was really beautiful. And it just shows that you are specifically picked to be their mom. You are just the mom that they need, and it gives you a lot of purpose. It's very fulfilling to know that. Okay, the other thing this is something that recently I have been realizing I need to hear, I need to put into action and really understand, is that it's not really about me. And that's kind of weird, especially if you're someone that doesn't follow God, but for me, it's like the only thing that keeps me together in life and especially in motherhood. And I read this the other day. I was actually in this book. I got this book called 31 Prayers for My Son. It's really good. I have been trying to become better in my prayer life, and this just was talking about how the introduction was saying that God used you to plant a seed. And I thought that was a really cool picture, because it's really, while yes, these are our children, they're actually all God's children. And we're here to take care of them and love them, and we get the blessing of getting to hear their laughs and getting to take care of them when they fall and are hurt and encourage them and lead them to God. But God chose them to be here for a reason, for the specific time. And that it's just I feel like I've kind of been selfish and feeling like I'm like, where's all the time that I get for myself? What happened to, just getting to sit on the couch all day and watch TV? And I'm like realizing that that's a little bit of a trait that is God's refining, is helping me be more selfless and realize that it's not about me. It's to grow his kingdom and to put people here to grow his kingdom. And want to come here? And hi. You want more crackers? We just get to be the people that get to be a part of that. Can you say please? We get to be the people that are part of that, and that's really cool. You want it in your bowl? You say bowl? Here you go. You want to go take it to your chair? Okay. All right. So yeah, it's really not about us. It's we're here planting seeds and thinking about seeds and what they can turn into is pretty amazing. Not only like thinking about an apple tree, not only can an apple tree provide fruit for people during that time period, but they create apples that create seeds for generations and just creates that legacy impact. And so just knowing that you have a role in all of that is pretty cool. So this is something that I loved dwelling on, especially when I was pregnant and feeling worried about all of this, is knowing that God, your capacity grows, and God will give you the capacity you need when the time comes. So sometimes when, like, let's say, I'm trying to think of an example. If I think about what would happen if something happened to someone in my family, it's hard for me to even fathom or put myself in that perspective and think about that, because I can feel my heart breaking, or like I can feel it's just hard to even know. There's times when, you know, I'll see people doing things or walking through a season of grief, or maybe I'll watch someone have a lot of kids, and I will think to myself, how do they do that? And God walks you through those things when you're in that season. We don't need that. We don't need his help right now for that. Like when I was pregnant, I didn't need his help in that moment for our relationship changing and our family changing. I needed it when he was born, and that's what happened. You figure things out and your routines change, and he'll guide you when that time comes. So your children, our puppy's getting chased. This is our puppy. And yes, we have a 1.5-year-old and a 4-month puppy. Yes, we made that. Yes, that choice was our choice. Was it a good choice? Yes, it was a good choice. Okay. Oh, I had one other thing. This is from a book I've been reading, and it's for Mama. Mama, do you want another cracker? Can you go get your bowl? Where's your bowl? Go find it. Go find your bowl. Go, your bowl's over there. I see it over there. It's over there. So I actually wanted to read her book called Hard. It's not the same thing as bad, but I got it for the library, and I saw this book was another one that she wrote, and I just put them both on hold of the library, and this one showed up first. So that's what I've been reading, and take it to the couch, okay? It's what I've been reading, and it's been really good. But I just wanted to read this part. This is something that I needed to hear, especially when I feel like, you know, every kid is so different, and there's going to be seasons that are harder and seasons that are easier. Like the newborn stage for him was so easy, and the toddler stage has been really hard, and that it might be different for other people. I know I've heard someone say like the newborn stage was so hard, and then they got to a toddler and it became a lot easier. So everything is different, but whenever you get to a hard season, I love this. It says, "For it is a truth universally acknowledged that a child in possession of a sinful nature must be in want of a mama who loves and seeks the Lord." I love that. Just goes to show our need for God and his wisdom, his peace, his rest, and everything he has to offer. So I hope that is helpful. I know that change is hard and scary, and it brings a lot of feelings. Feel those feelings, and I hope you can dwell on some of those truths and know that good things are coming, and even though hard things will come, good things will come too. Your heart will grow, your capacity will grow. My dogs are being fed crackers right now. And I think that's one of the best parts, is that my heart, I can feel just like the love I have is stronger, it's bigger. I never knew that I could have such a deep love, and my character is being refined, and it's like a lot of these traits I wouldn't be becoming the woman that God has been calling me up to if I didn't have all of these experiences. So there's so many blessings to come from it, and I pray all of that over you. I hope you have a great day. I'm gonna go take care of my children. Bye.